In today's life, money is almost everything, if not everything. Your life completely depends upon how much money you can earn. While some people are working hard to earn enough money to just survive, others earn lots of money even without working hard. Earning money is a skill, and it's better to work smart rather than working hard to earn money. Basically, there are two types of income sources. One is an active income source, where you get paid according to the service that you provide, like your job. Another is a passive income source, where you don't work but still you earn money, like real estate, stocks, etc. While you should work hard to have a good amount of active income, but you should also invest smartly to earn from passive income sources. Passive income depends on your skills and education about money. Robert Kiyosaki was recently talking about the investment options to generate passive income. He said that saving money is a stupid idea. Money is not a great asset. They are printing money faster than ever. The value of the dollar is decreasing considerably, and looking at the current economic scenario, it will also continue to decrease. So it would be a stupid idea to save money. Instead, it's much better to invest it somewhere, to buy some assets that could generate you some passive income. We are taught to go to school and get a job, but it's not wealth. There is no security to it. You can get fired anytime. What we should have been taught is we should work for assets. Assets can make you rich with security and freedom. He says there are four classes of assets. Number one is business. The richest young guys today started companies like Facebook, Google, Apple, etc. There is a diagram called cash flow quadrant. Quadrant is made up of four different people who make up the world of business. In the world of business, one diagram is occupied by E's. E stands for employees. You can identify the employees from their core values. They always say that I'm looking for a safe and secure job with benefits. That's what make them employees, because their core value is just security. The other quadrant has S. S stands for small business owners or the self-employed. They are always saying, if you want it done right, do it by yourself. S means they are always solo. They are generally one person act or operate by themselves. These are the categories of people who occupy the left side of the cash flow quadrant. On the right side of the quadrant, there are B's. B stands for big businesses, like Bill Gates. Forbes defined big businesses as a business with 500 employees or more. Their words are different. They always say that they are looking for a good system and a good network and the smartest people I know to help run my business. Unlike the S, they don't want to run their company by themselves. Instead, they want smart people to run their companies for them. And the fourth quadrant is occupied by I's. I stands for investor. These are the people who make their money work hard for them. So guys, if you really want to be rich, build businesses. It's better to work hard to build a business, something that you own and something that you could pass on from generation to your kids. If you want to be rich, learn how to build businesses and also learn how to invest. On the left side of the quadrant, there are two kinds of people who work for security. They just work for money. On the right side of the quadrant, the core value these people have is freedom. They want freedom. They don't want to work for a job. According to Kiyosaki, the beauty of building a business or learning how to invest is that this is a passive income. You work hard for a few years, but possibly for the rest of your life, income keeps flowing to you. The second asset is real estate. It's a combination of being an entrepreneur in business and an entrepreneur in the real estate. That combination pays no tax and also makes a lot more money. Robert says that the beauty of real estate is you will learn how to use debt to get rich. If you want to be rich, you have to learn how to use debt properly. And it's called other people's money, or we can say OPM. People say that I don't have any money, but they don't understand that you are not supposed to use your own money. You are supposed to use other people's money. And now they will say, that's debt. I don't want to do that. And that's why they stay poor forever. What holds people back from getting into the real estate business is that they think that they have no money. They use it as an excuse that they don't have any money. Most people start with zero money, and that's how it is supposed to be. You should start with zero money. Use debt, use other people's money. There are people with money who are looking for a place to put it. The third asset is paper, which is stocks, bonds, and mutual funds or the savings. That's what most people should be in. It's a great way to make money even when the market is going completely down. There is something called short selling. Basically, in short selling, you borrow stocks and then sell them to someone else. And when the market goes down, you buy stocks for less than what you sold them for and return them to the one that you borrowed from. Let's take an example to make it more clear. Suppose you borrowed 10 stocks from A and sold them for $100 at the rate of $10 per stock to B. And when the market went down, you bought 10 stocks for $80 and gave them back to A. Now you have made a $20 profit even when the market was going down. And we all know that when the market goes up, you will make money. So according to Robert, stocks are a great asset as you can always make money no matter the market goes up or down. The fourth asset is commodities. Kiyosaki says that I own oil as a commodity. When the price of oil goes down, people say that you are losing money. But what I reply to them is, no, I am not. In the US, oil gives you tax breaks. Owning oil, I get $800,000 back. So oil is very profitable. If oil goes $20 a barrel, I'm still making good money. And then there are the commodities like gold and silver. Basically, this is God's money because it was here when the earth was created, and it will be here when we all will be dead and completely gone. So it's better to buy these assets. Don't save money. Don't save the government's money. Instead, save God's money. Governments are also buying gold, and the central banks are saving it. Governments are burning silver in industries, so the quantity of silver is also going down. But they are saving gold, so gold is a great asset to have. So guys, now I am ending this video. Also, I would like to know, do you agree with Robert's thoughts or not? If you have some other suggestions, please make sure to leave them in the comment section below. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, have a nice day.